What is in the up, everybody? We're back here today for another Dokkan battle video, and today I thought we'd sit down and look at the brand new leaks that have emerged. I think how long does this ago? Like I think around 12 hours ago my time. I was about to go to sleep when they came out, and I was like, oh, I can't really be bothered. So we're here now. I'm looking at this info. There's nothing. I don't think it's anything too like astounding, like game breaking. It's just a card announcement. But I feel like what this card means in terms of like the Dokkan release schedule is the main important thing. I don't think many people have discussed like why this is important or what this means for the future of the game in terms of cards and content and stuff, regarding like anniversaries and like whatever, and just things of that sort. But as you can see down in like the bottom right of the image here, there is a SSR Angel Golden Frieza who Dokkan awakens into a TUI Angel Golden Frieza final form, and then transforms into a Angel final form Golden Frieza. That's a mouthful to say. From the Tournament of Power arc, obviously, because that's the only time he is actually in Angel, like as like in his like, I don't know, final form, I guess is the best way to put it. But I think reason this is obviously cool because I don't think we've gotten a Frieza card since Cooler, which is almost a year ago, so it makes sense they're going to drop another one on Halloween as well, or around Halloween time, because they dropped Cooler around Halloween time as well. So I thought we'd just head down to, where's Wicked Bloodline? I'm just trying to find it. It should be around here somewhere. There we go. And it's obviously really good to get new cards for this category because it doesn't get that much love, even though Frieza is probably the most prevalent Dragon Ball villain in general. But obviously we got Cooler last year and he's ridiculously good, so I'm expecting Frieza to be ridiculously good just in general. But I feel like he'll be less like Cooler, how Cooler's like a support unit and you can chuck him on anywhere and he'll work really well. I feel like this Frieza is going to be a bit more specific, and I hope he's a defensive unit because in terms of defensive units in this category, we have the Tech Golden Frieza, this guy right here, who's obviously very good, but we don't really have any other defensive units on this category. Tech Transform Golden Frieza can be pretty good, and then Cooler can be pretty good, but nothing like astounding. Like none of them are going to get hit from double digits from UI Goku. They're still going to take a bunch of damage. I know this from doing the Legendary Goku event with the Wicked Bloodline team. Definitely wasn't easy. So number one, I hope he's a defensive unit. Number two, I hope that he doesn't debuff superclass enemies like where is he at? Like this guy down here who actually lowers the attack of superclass allies as well as enemies, which is a good ability, I guess, but also a bad ability because it hurts his allies at the same time. And since this Golden Frieza is actually on a few categories, or will be on a few categories that have a lot of superclass characters on them, I feel like it's really important, like including Tournament of Power, or Universe Evolved Saga as they call it in the anime and stuff, as well as the representatives of the Universe 7 category. So I feel like it's really important that he works well with some super characters as well as the extreme characters. The reason I do think this is important though is regarding the 6-year anniversary, because we don't really have any info right at the moment for the 6-year anniversary, and a lot of people are thinking GT, because the last time we got GT was, if I just find, it should be, I'll just go to, where is it, the Shadow Dragon Saga, where is it at? I'm having trouble finding this. I want to click on this so I can continue talking about what I was saying. Oh, there you go, I've right at this up, okay. So Shadow Dragon Saga, obviously is probably what people are thinking for 6th year with Gogeta and Omega Shenron as the two headliners. The reason that I kind of doubt this is I think that Omega Shenron, right, his hype, I don't think he is anniversary level hype in my opinion. I think he's definitely like a big celebration hype. Like I feel like he could maybe do download celebration at the most, but more likely something like New Year's or Golden Week. But I definitely think he's hype, but I just don't see them putting that as their anniversary slots, especially if we think about the latest sort of units that are released for the anniversary being basically both times Goku and Vegeta cards, which they like doing for anniversaries and stuff because they're very hype units. So year 4 you got these guys, the LR Super Saiyan 4s, and then year 5 you got Gogeta and Vegeta Blue. Obviously really hype characters that people really like. And even in year 2 of the game, when we got the GT sort of celebration, that was also Goku and Vegeta. We haven't actually got an anniversary with Omega in it at all, and they don't really like doing extreme characters the headline anniversaries. The only extreme character that has ever headlined an anniversary is Janemba for the year 1, the in Janemba. I don't think I'll pull up his card because you guys already know him. He's here in Janemba. But besides that, they don't really like doing that. And I think what this means, well, the release of Frieza, how this ties into this year 6 anniversary is, pardon me, so the reason I think it ties in really well is because I think Universal Survival Saga is going to be the main target of the celebration. As I said before, I don't think Omega is anniversary hype. And as well, in year 4, if you guys didn't know or don't really pay attention or just forgot, the events were centered around the Shadow Dragon Saga, and you had the free-to-play Spirit Bomb Goku and things like that. So I don't know how they'll do the Shadow Dragon Saga centered celebration again for anniversary, like double anniversary Shadow Dragon Saga. Just seems a bit weird to do in my opinion. So I don't feel like that's going to be the anniversary for that reason. I definitely think that Omega and Gogeta could be for download celebration next year. That's what I'm putting my bets on. But for this year's 6 years anniversary, which you guys might think is a while away, but it's only is it 4 months away? Around 4 months away from now, or 3 and a bit, like end of January, start of February. So I definitely think we're going to be getting a blue Goku, or maybe even a base Goku, as well as a blue Vegeta or a base Vegeta that then transform into Evolution Blue and wait, what can I see is Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, as well as Mastered UI Goku respectively. And the reason I think this is obviously Goku and Vegeta hype characters in Universe Survival Saga, probably the most hype thing in general. And actually should I do that? I'll cover it back in a second, and I'm just going to pull up a page and we can continue looking at stuff. We're back here now on the Dokkan Wiki. Obviously, shout out to Dokkan Wiki and DBZ Space. I use them for basically all these videos we do on I guess Google. I don't know what to say, but sort of the theory sort of leak videos. But shout out to them. Obviously, they have really good info and really good sources to use for just everything in general, including assets, which I use for my thumbnails. And basically everything. So anyway, we're here on the campaigns for JP. Here's the 5-year anniversary of it. This obviously took place at the start of this year and the start of February and January sort of time period, as you can see by that date right down there. But as we scroll up, you can see that starting with the Blossoming Spring campaign, we had the units for, we sort of had 2 timelines occurring at the same time, which you guys might be like, what do you mean timelines occurring at the same time? We had a Buu Saga, and as you can see with Goku right here, and a Universe Survival Saga sort of timeline happening at the same time during this year. So start off with Blue Kaioken Goku. Obviously Global got it early, but obviously Blue Kaioken Goku occurred first. I think so, at least, unless I'm missing something. And then after that we had the Kefla banner, which sort of took place I think a few months after Golden Week, which was a Buu Saga, as I just said before, and before that we even had Goku and Vegeta from Buu Saga. So I'm gonna stop going into these things. It takes forever to load, but I'll just try to explain it better. So we started with Goku and Vegeta from Majin Buu Saga, then we went into Gotenks and Buu for Majin Buu Saga, and then we went into Gohan for Majin Buu Saga up here. Wait, where is that at? I think it's this one. Move well and play. And then after that we went into Vegeta and Bruhan, and then the Angel Vegeta. So at the same time we've also had another sort of timeline occurring where we got where we got Goku and Vegeta around before the 5-year starters, that's in the year 4 area. So we got Goku and Vegeta, then we proceeded to Blue Kaioken Goku at the Blossoming Spring campaign, and then we proceeded after that into the Kefla celebration campaign sort of area. Then after that we went again into the Tanabata campaign, which had Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, as well as LR Full Power Jiren. And then that only leaves a few possible cards that we could get from the Universe Survival Saga. And one of them obviously is this Angel transforming Golden Frieza. I don't mean like few cards, and there's not many cards left in terms of characters, but I mean like in terms of Dokkan Fest or LR worthy characters, because obviously there's a bunch of characters from that arc but definitely not all of them are gonna get big headlining cards, probably just free-to-play units or banner units. But one of the big ones we needed was a better or a transforming Golden Frieza. Not his transformation in the anime is amazing. They reused it a few times, but for a good reason. It's really good looking, so if we get that, it looks really good in game. So of course we needed him, but besides that, we only need some big boys now. Like I'm talking in terms of characters, God Topo, like a transforming God Topo, a Blue Vegeta, as I said before, as well as a Master UI Goku with good animations, of course. And then probably, I don't know, maybe a Dispo, like a better Dispo unit, like a transforming one to hyperspeed, but I don't even think that's like worthy for probably a side banner unit, is what I think Dispo is worthy of. I don't think it's too high personally, I don't think many people do. But I think what perfectly fits, there's like a few characters left, I think what perfectly fits like into those slots is the anniversary, because obviously in the anniversary they've introduced 4 new units in terms of big headliners, with the dual LR Dokkan Fest usually being super type, which could be Goku and Vegeta, like the UI as well as Evolution Blue, and then proceeding into a top legendary summon with a Topo and I don't know, maybe another hit. I feel like that could be really cool, because we do have a Universal Rivals like a hit and tech hit, but he's not really good. But I feel like that could definitely hold its own as a top legendary summon banner. So that's just my thoughts on what the Golden Frieza does mean. But as I said before, I want Golden Frieza to be a good defensive unit, maybe small amounts of support, as well as working well with his super class allies on the tournament power sort of teams. That's all I have to say today for this video. Obviously, if you guys enjoy this style of video, let me know by leaving a like. Obviously, subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And let me know in the comments what you think is going to be happening for the anniversary that's coming up, as I said before, 3 or 4 months. So definitely let me know what you think is going to happen for that. Let me know if I'm wrong or whatever. I would love to talk to you in the comments. But see you guys in the next one.